Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another stream. Uh IMU football. For those of you at home, obviously. For those of you who are on stream, hello. For those of you on YouTube, hello. Just stay for the 30 seconds. Well, yeah, thanks. That being said, ow, I just got like a splinter or something. I don't know. Either way. Today we got Syracuse. We got a combination of Syracuse and Troy. So, with that being said, let's go in. Let's actually check our recruiting real quick. I think, yeah, we already named everybody. And we scouted a bunch of guys, but I mean, like, we're not really going for them, so it's like, you know. We might be able just to look at guys like, I don't know, transfer portal and whatnot at the end of the year. So either way, we know exactly what we're doing. Don't you worry. Don't you guys worry. We got 10 hours, you know. We only got 10 hours. So looks like you got that's cool. Looks like you got Gambay again. That's awesome. Oh well. My friend Check PNG will be streaming all weekend, so if you want to go watch something, go watch his channel, alright? We got Syracuse, so let's head into this one. They are expected to beat us. I did say from here on out I will be making the schedule, so I'd like to mention that these 4 games, not entirely on me. If we lose, I wasn't behind the Duke or the Syracuse scheduling, but I mean, I'll take it, you know, like, it's a schedule. And we got a lot of people for this one. We're 1-1 to start the year. I mean, I'm surprised people are excited to watch us, but you know, should tell you something, as I guess the wide receiver is the one that calls plays, as he's the freshman of the team. Hey Danny, how you doing, bud? Kind of just talking to myself here. Oh no, that one wasn't me. I got pancaked. I got pancaked. This again. Alright, well, I guess now we're in man coverage, so yeah, we got him. Nice job, Ellis. 3-yard pickup for him. We're just gonna run the same play, because you know what? It worked. Yeah, they just keep going back to their running back. They don't trust anyone else. And you know what? Who could blame them? At this rate, I don't think I would trust anyone but my running back. Oh, never mind. Just throw it to whoever Kumaro is guarding, apparently, as that's going to be touchdown number 1 of the game. Wow. Yikes, what an easy touchdown for him. That being said, our competition's actually coming to a close. That's going to be pretty fun, right, guys? I got to evaluate the past few streams, see which days have a higher average, and that will be our permanent college football stream. I will not be changing the day until obviously another series starts. In terms of secondaries, I mean, hey, we seem to have a pretty accurate one. This is actually the last test, so if you want Friday to win, you want to boost its average, but or you want its average to go up. But if Friday doesn't win, then we're just going to switch to Monday permanently, or until we start the next franchise and we figure out, hey, Friday is actually more wanted this time around. Because this time we actually listened to me. That being said, I don't exactly know which day is winning, so good luck, you know, like, that's all I can really tell you. As 83 gets that one for the first down. Hey, Alpine, how's it going? Oh, another thing, we did switch up playbooks. If you remember, last game, we had a terrible offense, couldn't get anything going. tried starting it deep, then we just fell apart from there. So instead, we changed to the multiple playbook, although I did throw that. Mainly because it has those short plays where we can kind of get things started if we're struggling, or even if we just, want to get things started in here. That's going to be a 2-yard pickup. We got to go deep on this one. We're not deep, but, just more than 5 yards, so it's deep to us. We got it. Throw to the touchdown. Nico with the grab. Nico Tinton. Yeah, I'm sorry. That one I genuinely forgot to do because I was busy, all right? That's my bad. You know what? While I'm here, I am sorry, Jack. I'm sorry. I know I'm watching you on the side, but I kind of can't right now because now I'm getting yelled at by my viewers. I'm getting yelled at, I'm getting beat. You see how abusive my viewers are on stream, If only they would just watch the ads without complaining. It would mean so much. Chino, obviously, 92 yards last game. Where can I find... Oh, there it is. Roles manager. I gotta add that, but I also gotta make sure I play the game, so, you're not just looking at me in the snap count the whole time. Oh, nice moves there. Got the first down. Easy, Vildor. You see how abusive these guys are to me? Alpine, I don't know why you're not showing up, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, off his hands. There you are. Boop. I did promise. And Alpine's been here for a while, so he also kind of deserves it. He barely missed the check off for the follow, so it should have added. Keyword is should have. I don't know if it actually did. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna be a bit more selective though with who I give VIP to from here on, so be happy you got lucky. All right. What did I get a notification for? Oh, all right. That was not where I wanted it, but, I'll take it. And that's going to be good. Put it right through. No. No. For you, it was true because you missed out. You did miss out, and you've been here constantly since you've been following, so I wanted to give you at least something. Obviously for your loyalty, but alright, I mean, hey, if you think a 20 watch streak, we're gonna have a lot of VIPs though, that's the problem. The next, okay, you know what, you two are here for this. The next VIP will go to the first person with a 20 watch streak. I'll try to be honest with it because, we're trying to be an honest group. So, that's for you guys. If you guys want to tell anybody, if you guys don't want to tell anybody, that's on you. So, Danny, Cap, I mean, you guys are here, so it's most likely going to be one of you two. But and it's intercepted. There we go. Hermino returning it. Gets by the lineman. Touchdown. Sterling. And the IMU Miners. Damn it, I know I forgot something. Let's go to the instant replay there. Let's go to the instant replay and all that, Great run. I mean, right here. Ah! Yep. Yep. There you go, guy. I did promise I was gonna ban it. Look at how the fans were cheering. We knew that Syracuse would make a mistake, and we just had to capitalize. And that's exactly what we did as we made it. What is it? 10-7. Yeah, I gotta fix it. I forgot that one. I figured, yeah, no, don't worry, I figured. That's why it's only a timeout if you, it's a slap on the wrist if you say it, you know. But, you know, whatever. We're cool, we're whatever, you know. Oh, no. I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, I gotta watch the quarterback. Bluff. He was short. He was short. Yeah, he was. Oh, let's do this thing. No, I got blocked by my own guy. That would have been a TFL if my own guy didn't get in the way. Oh, there's Alpine actually playing as a middle zone here. That should be interesting to watch. Oh, yeah, we let up the grab, but at least we tackled him right after. Everybody's running around. I do see you, B-dubs, don't you worry. Because we do get the tackle there after a 1-yard pickup. See, yeah, see, B-dubs likes the spirit of the series, you know? Like, come on and ball! Ball! Holy cow! Johnny Jones with the strip sack. Unfortunately, they're able to pick it up. BJ Levine with the TFL, taking them all the way back to the 49. All right. This is the most bipolar group I have ever coached in any of these games. Ball! Another strip sack. This one for Brian Below. 4th and 46. I actually don't know anything about the next Dynasty that we're gonna make. All I can tell you guys is that we're not really doing a Dynasty per se, but we're going to do more of a, like a, kind of like a Road to Glory, but as a, what's it called? A Road to Glory, but as a franchise, you know? So it's really just until we win the national championship, because if I try to make a, and I will be removing this rule, I might be removing this rule as well, because holy cow, it's like impossible to win with 2 stars. I might honestly just give it a few more years, you know? And then I'll change the difficulty and we'll win it that way, but, you know. I'll give it a few years. Don't you worry, as Lambo gets that one. But yeah, no, I don't have a name for it. If you guys want a, if you guys want a, school, or like a, school, you guys can give a, yeah, that was a really good throw, though. If you guys want to name the college, you could put names down. Don't give me the college itself, like where it is. Tell me what you want the name of the college to be, and I will come up with a place for it. But, oh crap, we suck. Tanny University. But, no, I'll come up with the idea, and I'll come up with, like, where it is and everything, but whatever you guys give me are suggestions, alright? They're not definite, hey, if you suggest it, it's gonna be something, you know? Like, it's going to go on to the ideas board. And we have a few ideas already. We just don't know what's going to win, as this is probably the best QB battle we've seen. We haven't been able to run the ball, so they're forcing the pass, which is great for them, supposedly, but I don't know. We find ways out of tough situations, as that one's caught. Steve Cherry brings that one in. Also, if you notice, we did change Steve Cherry's number from 1 to 6. Because looking at the retired numbers chart, we don't have a retired number 6 on offense. So, I'm hoping that I did that right. See, we're just hoping. Most likely it's a no. But whatever at this point, you know? As we keep trying to run it, but nothing happening on the ground for Iron Mountain today. Oof. It's been bad. It's been 2 bad drives in a row for this offense. Luckily, a touchdown by the defense. I was hoping that would spur us a bit. Vic Victoria International. Okay, ready? See, that one you gave me the whole rest of the world. I was thinking about keeping it in the U.S., but... you know, I don't even know. I didn't even know. But no, we got a few jokes from my school and from my friends that might be making it. Like, we got a whole list of like ideas right now. So anything you guys give just gets added to that list. And if I could do something with it, it might be what we do. So. We also got to come up with something that's going to be iconic, you know? You know? Oof. Alright, 1st and 10, red zone time. Oh, Steve Cherry with the speed, picking up 8. And I have to say, quarterback play today has been immaculate from both sides, barring of course the pick 6 from them, but either way, for once the stain on quarterback play in a game is not against us. Huh. Weird. Oh, easy, wide open Lambo for the first offensive touchdown for IMU today. 13 out of 16 passes completed for Danny Cornelius, as we put that one through, making it 7-17. I'm telling you, you know, this playbook is way stat friendly on offense, especially for the pass, so friendly for everyone. Oh, huge hit. Not bad, I love it. It's a night school. You know, that's just long enough to be funny, but too long to be put as a team. You see what I gotta deal with, guys? You know, all this competition for coming up with good names. It's not that easy now, is it? Oh, dang. Oh, dang. He is strong. It's their running back. Their running back is actually killing us today. Yankee blue, whatever that means. Because I was about to say it's probably a run, but I didn't want to seem stupid. And I was, so Johnny Jones getting to the backfield on that one. Rushing the quarterback, forcing the incompletion. Oh, almost there as we take him down after the line to gain. You should have done East Alaska Pacific, honestly. Oh, he catches it through contact. Hermano not able to get the tackle, and that's going to be in there for a touchdown. Touchdown number 2 for Syracuse. Yikes. I mean, they did lead the, they did start the game with the ball, so. Buffalo Wild Wings. Hey, you know what? If I get a sponsorship, if I can secure a sponsorship with Buffalo Wild Wings throughout an entire series, I would place a team in Buffalo. Get rid of Buffalo, but I would place a team in Buffalo and do that for you guys. Happily. Boop. Oh, Nicotine! With the first down grab, a huge throw and catch there. From the blocking tight end, mind you, so he had it. They blitz, but nothing can stop Honda Civic with a 9-yard run there. 7 yards altogether for the day, so. Use your name to make a suggestion. Do not use your name. Okay, I will not be naming schools after, okay. I will not be naming schools after anybody specifically in chat, just so you guys know, so. Any names that you guys say, while hilarious, will not be on the board, so. As I said, they can be hilarious. I mean, I'm not going to stop you guys from doing that, but, you know. Napkins didn't say his name. He literally did. He literally called it Napkins and then went on the whole tangent. And then said North Alaska in there just to make sure that it fit other things. Yeah, Napkins, North Alaska, Pacific Kingdom. Yeah, so. I don't think we're doing that one. I'm going to be honest, guys. Although, it'd be kind of funny. You know what? Now I got to see if I can find his exact stats. And just make that every person on the on a college team. Not oh. It's just without napkins, so it just, okay. See, actually, that one might be considered then. North Alaska Pacific. Alright, you know what? Maybe. See, this is why I should have something that auto does it. Oh, I guess you guys want that reward back. Huh? Did I just stiff arm with the ball? I guess you guys would want that reward back, huh? Yeah, let me grab it. Where is it? Settings, viewer rewards. Here it is. Channel points, watch streaks, manage power-ups, maybe? Yeah. Alright, just for you guys, I put that on there. How about that? Well, we have... See, we could be nice. Wait, hold on. North Alaska Pacific Kingdom Institution Night School. That's just... No. Wait. Yeah, that's napkins. That is literally just said napkins. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. He just spelled out his name. He made it an acronym. Wait a minute. That's genius. Wait, that is actually genius, napkins. This whole time your name was a advertisement for whatever school you went to. As Danny Cornelius runs it in for his own touchdown. That's hilarious. I'll give you that one. I'll give you credit on that. You see, guys, when I said naming the school and everything, I meant, like, you know, giving the team a name, you know, like Tigers or the Miners or the Warriors or whatever, you know, like that stuff. You guys are actually giving me schools, which I don't mind, but it's hilarious. I also don't know how the team builder works in 26, so I'm gonna have to see how it works, because if I can make my own stadium instead of having to use the stadiums that they already have in the game for us, that would probably be best. So I can come up with location and team name, I guess. Oh, and that's going to be a big-time sack there. Third sack of the day. Brian Below getting to the backfield there. And their quarterback's feeling it as they call a timeout. They called a timeout. Oh, 145 left. Yeah. Actually, no, I see why they called it. This is now a 2nd and 19. Ah, who's on him? 3rd and 2. And we're just going to go against every belief that we have here. No, Dalton. Dalton is outrun. And we do tackle him inbounds. So. Or no, I guess he went out of bounds somehow. I didn't think he went out of bounds on that. Oh well. Dude, okay, why is that route always kill us? That's my question. Is Syracuse scores their 2nd touchdown of the game to a guy who hasn't caught it yet. Great. All right, we have to go down and either score or I don't know. I kind of want to do something, you know? I want to go down. I want to do something, you know? Make it easier on us. And I do know finals week is approaching, so for those of you who are here as college students, I understand, obviously, studying is a big priority. If you can't make it because you're studying, please know that that is 100% a valid reason. I want you guys to succeed in life, and that goes obviously far beyond here, so... Okay, look, here's the thing. It was funny the first time, and now I'm just going to see it every time you guys do this, so... Bexod wasn't here for the whole talk about... Big Zog wasn't here for the whole make your whole team name and then us figuring out that Natkins just made himself an acronym. I don't know. Bexod, if you can do it with the Z in your name, that would be awesome. Without using zoology. Let's get that out of the way. Without using zoology, try to use that Z in your name to make a school, and it will be entering the contenders for teams that might actually make it to the next dynasty. So, well, franchise, let's say. Ah, timeout number 2. We got it. Danny, I wish he just threw it a little farther, you know, like. I think I would have rathered the deeper throw, catch him on the run, all that stuff. Oh, no! Oh, jeez. I don't know. We just ran through a guy, so that was funny. All right, so now that we got Bexog, now that we got Wigberg, oh! Now that we got Wigberg busy doing that for halftime, I can yell at the offense real quick because holy crap, can we get our shit together? Oh, quick pass, Lambo. Guys, you know what we have to do, right?
Ready, set.
You know we gotta do it, guys. You know we gotta do it. You know what we gotta do. Swan dive touchdown. Fullback dives in for the touchdown right before halftime. I love that. And wow, you actually used the... Okay, you know what? Dan, you used your whole name. Dan. Okay, you know what? You know what? We now have to consider that. The only problem with that one is I have to have, like... I have to have the name of it taped to the side of my TV now, so I actually know what the heck it's called again. That's impressive, though. I'll give it to you. Alright. Nice job, us. Nice job, IMU. You're actually showing me some promise. And we showed some downfield play possibilities. As they're going to go into the victory for, well, the knee. We're just excited that this game could run its course. Give us the lead by halftime. Dude, that was impressive, Wigberg. I gotta give it to you. 3 sacks on the day for Iron Mountain today, and a defensive touchdown on an interception. And so far, those have been the highlights. Defense has honestly been very quiet today. On both sides. I mean, 52 points scored between these two teams is incredibly high. But then you look at it, it's like 37 of those points were by a defense. So let's take out 7 right away, right? So what do we got? We got, instead of 31, it would be 24. So it'd be 24 to 21 right now. Which still leaves 45 points on the board. So, still 45 points evenly spread out between these two teams is impressive. So, I'm happy about that. I'll take it. And hey, you know what? We're doing exactly what we should do with that extra possession, you know? We scored points still, you know? We did exactly what we need to. As that's going to be a nice grab by Lambeau for an 8-yard pickup. I don't know, it's weird. Like, we are running it, or we're passing it a lot, to the point you think that our run game should be really good, but it's like 50-50, I don't know. As that's going to be an 8-yard pickup, so move the chains. Or 10-yard, I don't know how long that was. 20, whatever. That's his 8th rush attempt, I think. I don't know. As we're gonna pick up 9 on the pass there, finally eclipsing his yardage in last game. However, did it in 3 catches instead of just the 1 last game. Oh, we juke into the defender, but thankfully it was just enough to give us the first. This one I'm just kind of hoping that works. As it looks like it will. Cherry. Steve Cherry with a huge first down pickup there. That was awesome. 8 grabs today for Steve Cherry. 8 grabs. That is impressive. 8 grabs. A ton of yards. I mean, that's what you want to see out of these guys. Especially the young guys. Because, you know, kind of have to hope. You're 0 carbon. Optimization data. Wow. That, you really put all your majors right in the beginning of that, huh? If I take that, I'm just gonna call it the zero carbon university. I mean, ooh, that works. That's actually really good. If I take that idea, just know it would be just called Zero Carbon University. Dude had 2. Dude had 2 options. Can we actually give Wigberg a round of applause for that? Napkins, you have money, right? No, don't. No, though. Seriously, guys. That was awesome. I forgot to put a bet down. I don't know. Let's see. What have we not done so far? What have we not done that we normally do, you know? Let's see. We're almost at 300 yards, so I wouldn't do that. 35 yards. Steve Cherry's at 75. I don't know. I think this one's a dead one. Oh, wait. Hold on. How many is Brian Below? So, Brian Below. This is my bad, guys. I'm sorry. Byron Below. this. And no. All right, there we go. That's my bad, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot. For the elite knowledge zone for organizational development and world governance biotechnology university research group. Dude, what the actual heck is this guy on? Begzod, you're awesome, dude. Go ahead, everybody. Go check the prediction. Obviously, right now we're at 1.5 sacks for Brian Below. The question is if he'll get 3 sacks. However, it has to be 3 sacks. It has to say 3 sacks in his stat line. So he can get to the quarterback and hit the quarterback 3 times. Right now, technically, he's hit the quarterback twice. But because one of those was an assisted sack, he only gets credit for half of it. And if him and 2 other guys get the quarterback, only 2 of them are going to get a half sack there. So where's the, you know, like, it's still a bet, thankfully, you know. And he also has to be better than the guy across from him, as McAfee gets a 10-yard pickup there. As we are almost at 300 yards already on the day for Cornelius. Really showing that this might actually work as Lambo runs it in himself for a touchdown. Another rush touchdown. Let's see. Def Maple, Division of Advanced Faculty Education, Medicine, Applied Sciences, Philosophy, Literature, and Engineering. Dude, what the Okay, now you guys are trying too hard on it, alright? I will be taking legitimate, like, actual legitimate suggestions, obviously. Like, these are great, but again, it'd be naming them after you guys. That being said, the third one that Wigberg gave will be I did say if I really liked it, it would be put on the list for maybes, you know. As we get to the quarterback, just not in time, as he is able to let go to his wide receiver, who's running a short little route there. We kind of just followed the tight end all the way up the field. Kind of got lucky and no one came down. Oh, no. No. Okay, we got him. We got him in the end, boys. Don't worry. In fact, so much so. We're going to blitz now. Ah, what the heck? Gotta hold that left trigger, I guess, longer. We're gonna run the same exact play because I trust myself. Don't know why, but I trust myself. There we go, 3-yard loss. And see, now we go into zone. Because what he's gonna think is and that's gonna be his fault. Dang, dude, you switched me to the only guy who couldn't get there. Alright, I guess. And they're going hurry up constantly. Great. I get it, you're losing by like 17, but guess what? Stop it with the hurry up offenses. They're BS and we all know it. We all know no offense should be run completely on the hurry up. This is actually a pretty decent example of why. Because then you just keep getting sucked into the same few plays, and your opponent gets such a big advantage at the end of the day. And I'm surprised we're actually holding them pretty well on this. Normally we're terrible with hurry-up plays, but I don't know. I guess with our offense cooking, our defense has time to do their thing, as that's going to be a sack. Matthias Franco, and I believe that was Brian Below got there, giving Brian Below his second complete sack of the day. Correct? Yes, he does. He has 2 complete sacks, so he just needs 1 solo sack by the end of the game, and Believers win. That being said, he has to get one more sack, and then the Believers win. So it's not exactly a cakewalk for you, Believers. But it's also Brian Below, who, by the way, is quickly... No. Oh, no. Oh, that was perfect. Let's see. So, yeah, Brian Below is actually closing in on Asher Varner's career sack record. And he's in his third year, I think I said. So, yikes. And we're almost at 300 yards. What a game this has been for all parties. And it's caught. 4th and inches, and we're going to go for it. If we don't go for this, I am insane. 304. We could put Forks in if we have a multi-possession lead going into the 4th, alright? I'll put Forks in then. And I might even consider starting him if he does good enough. Again, if he does good enough. That being said, it would be performance-based who we take out, as Danny Cornelius gets sacked for 7 yards. Their first sack of the game, actually, so that's impressive. Come on, we want to start the young guy. As that's going to be a first down. 3rd and 3 now. I hope you know the 80 overall you're talking about is the guy who got a pick, so. Oh, 4th and 3. Dang it. All right. I kind of just want to punt it, honestly. I mean, they punted it to us, so we gotta be willing to show that we can punt too if we need to. Oh, perfect. 23. Yeah, it's our minnow. I mean, you know. I don't know who you think Danny on defense is. But, it ain't him. As that's going to be a sack by Brian Below. And Believers, you end up winning it. That is a solo sack. As he does also hurt the quarterback. So that's going to actually... That sucks, but... Byron Below. 3rd sack of the day. You see it there. That one a solo sack. I mean, that was pretty quick, I'm going to be honest. That one was quick. I should have definitely chose something else. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's going to be his second 3-sack game in a row. What a performance. I mean, he just takes these better teams out sometimes, you know? Like, if we had a team of Brian Belows, I think that we could actually beat a team like Duke or apparently a team like Syracuse, which we are doing right now, so... I do not plan on pulling a Falcons, though, and choking this one, so expect us to run out the clock if we get to the 4th quarter. So let's see. Oh! B.J. Levine gets to the backfield, his 2nd tackle for loss. As that's going to be the end of the 3rd. As the Syracuse Orange is currently down. Steve Cherry, 14 targets on the day. Surprisingly high. Obviously, we're going to start aiming for other people. But, yeah, very surprisingly high. I think, actually, all of our wide receivers have a really good, I think they have a really good stat line right now, so. All right, where are we going here, huh? Free safety, you said? So we're throwing in the freshman over the senior who got a pick six. We're sitting him for now. We're like, hey, look, man, you got that pick six. Come on out, take a rest, take a breather. Let someone else take care of the rest of the game for you. So, and there he is. Oh, as fetch and gun knocks down the tight end after a 2-yard pickup, or at least what looked like a 2-yard pickup. As someone got to the quarterback, I wasn't looking. Let's see the instant replay on that one. I mean, he's just peacefully in the back. And out of nowhere, I think that's B.J. Levine came in and just leveled the quarterback. So, you love to see it and you hate to see it, you know? As they are going for it on 4th down here. 4th and 8. As they did get their quarterback out there, so I guess he wasn't too hurt. Probably just an ego thing. As it's going to be caught. Wide receiver is brought down out of bounds. And they're going hurry up, so I think they found something they like. And it's intercepted, Dalton Cheeseman. As he's returning this one out. Probably not a smart idea as he only gets out to the 11. What an interception by Dalton Cheeseman in the backfield. Both safeties coming away with picks on the day. Brian Below having a 3-sack day. And also not being the only player to get a sack. As all we really need is for our run game to get better, and we've played a complete game. As it looks like Honda Civic is trying to do that himself. Picking up the first down, getting us out of the our own red zone. As Chino continues to struggle at the line. 1-yard pickup there. And right now, yeah, it feels like that. As that's going to be caught sideline and then out of bounds. 3rd and 4. Although, I guess we still got to run the clock out there. Like to see that. As that's caught by Steve Cherry. 10th cat grab on the day. 92 yards. As Chino gets the blocks that he needed. Finally picks up that big gain. And you can see there the freshman fullback, Chang, currently tied for the lead in rush touchdowns this season. Congratulations to him. Obviously, it's in our playbook to run it with the fullback on the goal line. And we seem to get a lot of those opportunities, surprisingly. So we'll take it as that's going to be a 6-yard gain for Honda Civic. 50 yards for him on the day as well. I think as a team we're over 100 yards rushing, so it's pretty cool to see as Chino gets the first down. 4 or 5-yard gain. Yeah, 57 yards for Grumbling Chino on the day. I don't know, I think giving Chang the rush touchdown lead makes sense, you know? It also means that a bunch of numbers are going to be skewed towards him. Who knows? He might be a Heisman winner one day if we get too close to the goal line every time. And we cannot get the block. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 6 now. So it looks like this is going to be man coverage. So this is about to suck. Yep. We kind of saw that coming. A 44-yard field goal, though. I mean, I think he's got this one, honestly. The only question is, can I kick it accurately? And that's going to be a first down for Syracuse. The receiver doesn't go out far enough. Maple, what position did we put you as again? Because now I'm looking. There you are. You're the sixth wide receiver. You haven't gotten good enough to play yet. You're also a freshman, so we got juniors and sophomores ahead of you, so don't worry. You might get your chance still. Don't worry. Plus, wide receivers are going to get tired soon, hopefully. So he didn't kick the field goal, didn't convert, but did get yards, as that's going to be an incompletion. Clock stops on 4:20. Blazing. Oof. 3rd and 1 now. Oh, that sucks. First down picked up on the ground, though. As that's going to be incomplete, the throw is going to be just wide. Forks on the coverage there. As we can see, Forks playing deep right now on the left side. As we get to the backfield, hitting the quarterback, Matthias Franco. Forcing the incompletion there. Nice hit. Yep. So Isaiah Forks will be on your left side, guys. Just so you know, deep left side. As that one's right to his zone. He gets the tackle. He was unable to get there in time. Unfortunately, just a bit off. Just a bit off in speed. Wasn't expecting the pass to go that deep. And you know what? Hey, that's a good throw by them. I can't even be upset. Oh, as we try to lurk the interception. But unfortunately, they're able to fit it in there perfectly. I didn't call him Isaiah. I called him Forks. I might have said something stupid, but it wasn't Isaiah. That's going to be an inaccurate throw, leading to 3rd and goal now. Some players getting taken out to give them some rest. As that's going to be hit 1, hit 2. As the quarterback is brought down. Let's see that again real quick as they run back to the line. You can see the first hit right there. By number 6 as well. Riverside. Quarterback shakes the first one. BJ Levine takes him and just throws him onto the ground right after. I don't know what his name is. Alright, it's Forks. Alright, that's all I know. And it's intercepted. There you go. That's how you get a pick, Kashawn. Kashawn with the pick. Three interceptions on the day. All 3 coming from the defensive backs. None from the linebackers, unfortunately for me. But hey, that just means our corners and safeties have been actually playing really well. As Chino picks up a nice gain there. 15-yarder, 74 yards on the day. And after this day so far, I'm very surprised it's that much. Whatever his name. It's Forks. That's all I care about. All I care about is getting the last name right. As Chino gets his 80 yards now on the... Now he picks up 80 yards. Syracuse not calling any timeouts. They know the game is over. Yeah, I'm going to call you Isaiah still. I'm going to call you Isaiah still because when I look at your name, I see an I think Isaiah. As we do pick up the first down with Honda Civic. And all we have to do is not fumble here, as we do not fumble. Picking up only 1 yard. We're going to call this play just to speed things up, but that's going to do it. They're not going to call any timeouts. Iron Mountain wins 38-21. against Syracuse. And I will say after that game, definitely gave us a lot of positives and maybe 50-50 on negatives. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. I thought that was my door. I thought someone was knocking on my door for some reason. I forget. No one wants to talk to me. Anyway. Let's look at the stats, everyone. Obviously a great game. Cornelius, we were just 1 yard shy of getting the first down. That sucks. But great throw either way. Cornelius, 77% completion percentage with only 1 touchdown on the day, but 335 yards. Definitely deserved rush touchdowns. Went to 3 guys. Finau Chang, Danny Cornelius, and Maurice Lambeau. All with rush touchdowns today. In terms of receiving, the only receiving touchdown went to Maurice Lambeau, a.k.a. Lambeau's minion. No player got over 1,000 yards or 100 yards catching today. With the most being 96. Nicotin actually had the most pancakes on the day, with 6 pancakes. Randy, of course, leading the offensive linemen in pancakes, so that's always awesome to see. And only 1 sack allowed. Brian Below led not only in solo tackles, but also sacks with 3. 3 interceptions today, guys. Kashawn had the interception in the end zone. Cheeseman, who had the 20-yard return, which put us at the 11. And Strelick, who gave us the 60-yard pick 6. And that is your stat line for the game. Not much, but, you know, we love the pancakes. I don't know why I call them Instagram forks, but okay, Maple. No problem, I guess. I guess I could do that. I don't know why my roommate thought they wouldn't be back until much later, so. That being said, we got commitments. Or a commit, that's it. Everybody else is kind of just deciding whether or not they want to be here, as our championship contendership just grows and grows now, so. Beating a tough team like Syracuse kind of gives us a pretty good advantage. Nat Forks? Who said Nat? Who cares? It's Forks, all right? National Defensive Player of the Week goes to Brian Blow with his 4 tackles, 5 TFLs, and 3 sacks. Incredible day for him. As we can just go into the recruiting and just go, oh, wow, look at that. I don't know, schedule guys for visits, I guess. I don't know. We don't really have much to do. Let's bring his family in for a visit. You know, we got an A+ in that. I don't know. What else? King. What Carlos King, what can we give you, bud? Oh, I see. So if we put him here, because he's a right tackle, it's a competitive visit. So we don't want that to happen. So if anything, we want to put you on, like, I don't know, here, I guess. I don't know. And you want academic prestige, which we don't have. You want campus lifestyle, which is eh. And our best one, which is the tailgate at Stadium Atmosphere, which, in my mind, is going up. I don't know. And here it is. Perfect. Obviously, not all these guys going to have the biggest liking towards us, as we're going to have a team dinner with them. And I want to schedule visits with all the guys. You know, I want to hear about their stories and all that. As Iron Mountain, 6 2-stars. We're the best class in the school, you know? Or in the league. As campus lifestyle is static. That sucks. Stadium Atmosphere is based on our home win percentage. Our attendance percentage, which is at 72, which is not bad, actually. and our current home win streak. So we got to keep that up. So we got to win a lot of these home games. They really are. Yeah, next up is Troy. Don't worry, guys. I'm not forgetting about anything. It's a bye week this week, so we get to cool off a little, be excited about our win, and then go into week 5, hoping that maybe some guys want to join in on the fun here at IMU. You know, maybe we want to join in on the fun, you know, guys. Anyone at all, really? Anyone? Guys, Ohio State dropped all the way down to number 7. You can't tell me that we don't have a single vote, right? We don't have a single... Troy has votes. Oh, this is not good. Oh, Troy has votes. Oh, that's not good at all. Troy is getting votes from both the coaches and media polls. If we beat Troy, we actually might start getting votes. So, because of that fact, we will not be starting Cruz. Yeah, we won't be starting Cruz. What we will be doing is we'll be trying to play our hearts out because we have to beat Troy. We have to beat Troy. I did not know that they were getting votes at this time, so, and we're playing at Troy Stadium, so this is going to be a lot harder. So, let's see what we could do here. This is a very big game. We won our first ranked game, although they didn't seem to count it. But then we proceed to lose to Duke right away. So now we beat Syracuse, who is supposedly our hardest team on the schedule. Apparently we didn't realize that Duke was good. And we have Troy in here instead, who is in the Southern Belt or South Belt, whatever they're called. But we get to receive the ball first, so we get to set the tone. Lambo back there to receive the kick. And he's going to return to the 22. Not bad. Not bad, not great. Danny Cornelius, the freshman, 6 foot, 181 pounds. Man, if I had those numbers on me, I still wouldn't be an athlete, but at least I'd be happy with myself. Don't like how small we are. Armand, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, there's no 23, so. And also, you don't have any records. Therefore, you don't have a number, technically, after you retire. Because that's going to be a first down there for Cherry. First play, Steve Cherry gets the first down. As Chino runs it up for 10 yards. And, oof. I don't know, guys. After seeing that run, comparing it. 23 on offense is Lambo, so. Because 24, or, oh wait, 23, I have no idea. 24 is Lambo. I have no idea what 23 is. Either way, I'm not going in and changing every little person, alright? Give me a break. As unable to hold on to that. Lambo is unable to hold on to that one. It's going to bring us to 3rd and 9 now. We're obviously going to show throwing it deep, so. Hopefully they back off a little. They do. Nicotin wide open for the first down grab. 60 yards last week for the tight end. This week he starts it off with a nice first down grab. As Chino picks up 9. Possibly 10, depending on what that counts as. Yeah, the Trojans, they seem to be a run-heavy team as well. I say as well, like we ran it a lot last game. We really didn't. compared to our normal numbers. As they get to us in the backfield, we have to try that again. So that's going to be a first down there for Honda Civic. I guess right now what we're trying to show is that we're using their game, and we're just using it against them at this point. As the tight end takes it in for the 9-yard pickup. His second pickup of the day. And it's caught. Vildor. Great blocks by Steve Cherry as we score the touchdown. Wow, what a block parade there. I'm very surprised. Vildor deserves the touchdown, but Steve Cherry deserves the recognition there. 2 incredible blocks. And perfect timing as well. Knowing when to release one block just as Vildor is passing. Gets the second block just as Vildor needs it. And Vildor's able to get himself into the end zone. And there's a secondary comparison there. As I don't think they really know how we run. Although, for all we know, they're a pass-heavy team. And they just destroyed whatever team they played last. As that isn't the case, or that might be the case, it seems, is they kind of knew that we were going all in on the run there. As they are a hurry-up team too, so maybe we can use whatever skill we found against Syracuse and use that against them here. Or use that against Troy here, as that's going to be, as they're going to catch him at the line of scrimmage this time. Alright, so maybe they mix things up, you know, maybe they just tried to hit us big and then try to run it on us, like, soon after. Oh, okay, I had that tackle, but apparently you're not going to give it to me. Yikes. That was ugly. Ugly game, ugly. Oh my god, can we please get there? Alpine letting the catch happen right in front of him. Dude, that is probably the #1 thing I hate about this team right now. Is that we're going to sit behind the wide receiver every time the ball is thrown to him. And it's so annoying. As we let up 3 there. That brings us to 2nd and goal. As that one's going to be only a 1-yard gain. 3rd and goal now, as they could do really anything they want here. It's a perfect distance to run the ball. Also, great distance to pass the ball. You got... As he gets the touchdown, I don't know what the heck our secondary was doing on that play. I'm going to be completely honest. That was somebody's zone, but no one even looked over at him. As Troy's going to tie it up. Our defensive line has to come back and has to wake up. They got to play well, as we're not blocking on the kickoff return either, so this is just a complete mess over the last 2 plays. Hopefully this play will actually help us gain something called momentum. I would like to see that. As McAfee cannot block for shit. Throws the defender right into Steve Cherry. Gets him tackled after a 5-yard pickup. As Chino gets through, gets the first down. Alright, I'm watching this guy here. All the way on the right side of the line. 83, I don't expect to block him, but If he does, that would be perfect, and he doesn't. But luckily, Lambo is able to get 7 on the run there.
On the double.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 guys on each side, so we're not going to worry too much about it, as that's going to be 3rd and inches. Give us the option, you know? Let us choose, you know, do all that stuff. This looks like a zone as well, so we're actually going to not pass it here. We're going to run it. Picks up the first down and wastes a bunch of time, so.
Here we go. Flip it, flip it.
I like how wide open they are on this side, you know? As, never mind, I hate how wide open we are on that side, because apparently that means we can't block. Again, looking at the wide hat count here, we got the 3 guys, 4 guys if you count there. We got 3 guys on our left. Hat count tells us run it left. Results should have showed the exact same thing, but I can't run for anything apparently. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8. As they were expecting us to lead them a bit there, we kind of just stopped them. 3rd and 3 grabs on the day now for him. 1st and 10. We're going to actually switch up the play here. I don't like the pressure that they're showing. But hey, you know what? Snap it, throw it right away, and get 4. We kind of just showed why pressure does matter. Or why it should matter. Cherry, I swear to God, dude. Steve Cherry keeps getting it, and he's really fast. He is pretty fast. But McAfee just isn't blocking. He goes on the inside of him every time. That's our one problem. Danny Cornelius obviously having more incompletions because we're not just, you know, handing it off the whole time. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, they're trying to win as much as we are, so let's give them some benefit of the doubt here, as we can't pick up the first down, because why would our offense actually move the ball up the field? 1 yard pickup there. Please throw the damn ball. Why are we holding on to it for 5 years, Danny? Shouldn't have even been close to an interception, but instead they get the bullshit incompletion. Yep, and they're running it. Oh, no, they're not. Of course they complete it, because who the hell is playing defense? See, this is my problem, guys, is we are the most bipolar team in the league. We'll have an amazing game against a good team like Syracuse, and then we play a team who's a little worse than them in Troy. And now we're playing like we forgot how to play football. Adevito has to come in and make that tackle. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not even fun to watch. Or at least definitely not fun to play. I just want the consistency, please. Just one episode. Can we get consistency and how good this team is? Just one stream. Is it too much to ask for one stream to be consistent? As they do get 4th and 5 and they're kicking it from here. Because of course they have an all-star kicker, or at least a decent kicker. Like, why wouldn't they? God damn. He didn't even miss it. God damn. This team is ass, dude. IMU is one bad team. I can tell you that much. And I forgot to do the prediction again. We're not doing a prediction for this one. I'm now, at this point, I'm actually too pissed off. That's my bad. That's my bad. I am very sorry. There's an ad about to pop up. Hold on to the ball. Please, please, please hold on to the ball. Just hold on to the ball. That's all I ask. And he had him on the outside finally, and he ran in. Why are you running in the Dude, I'm starting to think that McAfee doesn't know how to block, like, at all. Which might actually end up losing him his #1 wide receiver spot. Yeah, no, that's actually a big problem. As that's going to be a nice first down run. We have to find a way to get upfield and fast, dude. Well, not fast, but, you know. Like, we have to learn how to get upfield. As Danny does end up getting the first down yardage with his own legs. And he's looking a little tired. He's not looking damaged at all, which is nice. It's good to see our offensive line not just letting everybody through for a season. Or for a stream. So, at least we're getting that positive. And that's a first down there. I swear, every time I say there, it sounds so weird to me. I hate it. Yes, just block up. That's it. Whoosh. Done. Steve Cherry. First down pickup once again. The other quarterback is 7 for 7. He's just apparently a god with accuracy, so. Then again, we keep hitting their wide receivers, and none of them drop anything. Because we're going to be tackled after a 6-yard gain. Should have honestly been so much more. It should have been a touchdown, but Lambo not blocking on that. Lambo let go of his block way earlier than I want him to. We got actually very close on that one. We're going into the heavy eye now. Kind of just hoping that it opens up for us here. As it does. Touchdown Chang. We kind of just bowled in there. We did not trust the dive, and for good reason. We got hit. 3-yard pickup for the touchdown, Chang. Nice job. And that's going to give us, and the extra point will give us the 4-point lead. So 4-point lead here, 5:48 left in the first half. Until they get the ball back as well. So we have to have the lead going into the second half. If we want any chance. Oh, Ellis almost losing him, but Dalton Cheeseman comes in to help out with the tackle. It looks like they are definitely not a run team. They are trying to pass it on us. Or they're trying to run it on us, but they can't seem to do that as they get the block in the back. No call. What a helpful tip from... What a helpful move by the refs there. Not calling the obvious block in the back. As that's a huge hit by Ellis. 2-yard pickup there. I thought he hit him head on, so I honestly thought he got him right then and there. As we're going to take him down after another 2-yard pickup. 6 yards to go until the first down. 3rd down. IMU has the lead. And it looked like 53 moved, but they're going to... They call it on us. God fucking damn it. I hate this game so much. I really hate this game. In what world is that a jump? In what world? You could see it. 53 actually kicks his leg back. Luckily, the direct snap doesn't work out for him. We do get to them in the backfield. They will punt, and they tried to run out as much clock as possible, but that actually just might end up helping us. As they're going to just punt it away. We're going to fair catch this. Right on the 26. 26, Jesus. That was not on the 26. That was on the 25 at best. From 25, if we were catching it from in front. Nah, we were not there, but all right. We'll take it. I think this was a fake. Oh, no, it wasn't. God damn it, dude. Why do we never block the edge there? That's my question. I mean, they keep rushing us from the edge. Why do we never block it? Oh, and the perfectly timed hit, too. Like, that sucks. 2:44 left. We either got to get this or run out the whole clock. As we get it, we actually might also wait out the... I don't know if... There is a 2-minute warning in college, right? Yeah, we're going to play through. We're just going to play through. Don't worry about it, guys. Because that's going to be a 5-yard pickup. We're going to let the 2-minute warning slide now. 2 minutes left in the game. IMU is leading. We just got to get in field goal range, and honestly, we're in a good spot. If we get the touchdown, that'd be the best case, so best solution, as we do drop it. Lambo, I don't know how he dropped that. He drops 2 that I don't see him dropping. Except for, I guess, in practice. Who knows? But, I mean, he's been hit like that in practice, and he's never dropped it. I guess game time's a little different. A little too much pressure for him. As that's going to be a quick catch by Nickerton. As, oh shoot, the clock is really running down now. And we're going to throw it. We're going to spike the ball here. Leads us to 1 minute, 1 second left, 3rd and 4. As that hits off his elbow. Unable. There, as Nickerton's unable to catch the ball. It hits off his elbow, so I see how it's difficult to catch something when it's thrown right at your arms. Yeah, we run out of bounds. Maurice Lambeau with the pickup there. 52 seconds left in the half. I was about to say quarter, which also is true, I guess, but, you know. We call our first timeout. 45 seconds left. Hey, Vin, how's it going? Is your stream over? Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. I couldn't raid you because we're all hanging out after this. Sorry for being the late one. Although, actually, I might end a little sooner than I thought. As Lambeau picks up the first down. We're actually just going to keep it going at that point. Tight end. Timeout will be called there. Timeout will be called. We're in field goal range. We don't want to pass it. I really don't want to pass it. There's only one play I really trust, and only one player I really trust here. Yeah, that was on you. And that's a touchdown by Chang. If you're wondering what Czech's talking about, let's kick this extra point and then I'll tell you all about it. Czech is a very big Gambit fan, and Marvel Rivals has just released Gambit as a playable character. Obviously, he's excited. So all weekend, Czech told me that he will be streaming Marvel Rivals all weekend. We will be joining in some games. So if you want to see some Marvel Rival content, stay tuned on the weekend. We will still obviously be having our Road to Glory. But just so you know, we will be joining Czech in their quest for Gambit. For completing Gambit. As that's going to end the half. As the score is very different than how it started off. 21-10. We definitely got a big comeback in that second quarter. 189 pass yards, 96 rush yards. 7 third down conversions. And 2 touchdowns from the fullback. You'll love to see it. I mean, I'm sure if we look at the first quarter, it shows you exactly what type of play we are. But this touchdown here, their only touchdown, amazing touchdown. Don't get me wrong. That is incredible. But holy crap, was it bad for us. It was 10-7 or 7. Yeah, 10-7. We were losing. I wasn't happy with it. We were looking terrible. But then I guess something clicked after they kicked the field goal, and both offense and defense decided to pick it up. So Who knows? I ran away from the guy. That's on me. That's on my bad. All right. That's 33-yard pickup there. Or the kick return runs out to the 33. I suck at commentating, obviously. This is why I don't do it for my school. Oh. Oh, almost intercepted. I had that. I had that. Jason Lincoln, please hold on to the ball, please. Next time, please. Thank you. Ugh. Dang it. Dude, that got me so pumped up, and then it just sank right after. Oh, man, that sucked. Last week, obviously, or last game, this running back had a lot of yards. Almost 100 yards on the game as they do the little toss there. BJ Levine didn't know why it was so easy to get to the quarterback, but ended up figuring out why. As it looks like we're getting to the backfield. 1-yard loss there for Troy. And here we go. 3rd and 7 now. Oh my God. We got to the backfield fast. Who is number 6 and how did he get back there? Wow. Let's see this again. Oh, he just missed his assignment. He was unblocked. And then, yeah, both tackles completely missing their assignments, allowing both end rushers getting there. BJ Levine and Draxon Rivertide getting to the backfield and the sack. I keep forgetting Rivertide is number 6 on defense. And honestly, it's impressive. Lambo calling a fair catch there at the 31. See, that one looked a bit more like the 31, so I don't know. I guess they fixed it or something. See, they fix it when it's something that helps me, but when it helps them, they don't fix it, you know? No, I'm kidding. Oh, we kind of faked the handoff there. 2nd and 7 now after a 3-yard pickup. I did not like the look of the lanes there. Whoops. McAfee. Huge pickup. Actually picks up way more than we thought. Brings Danny Cornelius up to 200 yards passing today. It's kind of how you want to do it, you know? As they pick up another first down, or they pick up 8 on that one. Leading to 2nd and 2 from the 40. Little motion there for old time's sake as Siavik with the spin move gets the first down. We're trying to give everybody their first loss. Last team we faced off against Syracuse had 2 wins. We gave them their first loss to make them 2-1. Now we're looking at Troy, who's 2-0, and we're looking at making them 2-1. So I think we just gotta play a bunch of teams that go 2-0. I don't know. 21-10. Obviously, we're going to start running it a little more. And by a little, I mean a lot more. Because I don't want to lose this lead. And everything. So, we're going to try not to lose it. How about that? As we've been a lot more balanced in our play calling. Not really yard. Actually, the yards have been a lot more balanced too. Everything's been very balanced this game. Which has been really fun. The only thing that seems off is Chang getting 2 touchdowns. But, you know, hey, if they can't stop the fullback dive or the swan dive, I'm going to keep calling it. Chino looking like he's getting roughed up a bit. So, obviously, we don't want to run it too often or else, you know, we could get an injury. As Lambo, 3rd and inches. I'm going to call this play because they are expecting us to run it. So, they're going to stuff the middle here. Oh no, they stuff outside once again. Wow. I'm very surprised. As you know what? Give the freshman a 3-touchdown game, why don't we, you know? dude had 4 touchdowns coming into today. 5, 6, and that makes 7 rush touchdowns on the season. Chang, 3 runs, 3 touchdowns, and averaging 2 yards a carry too. 69 yards, nice, on 11 plays. And IMU is in a prime spot to throw in some backups in the 4th quarter. So maybe a bit of backups, maybe a bit of backup action as they return it out to the 15. Looks like they already put in their backups, especially after that return. Actually, after the last sack, that it looked like that. All right, as that's gonna be a sack by Johnny Jones. Gets to the backfield there. Continuing to get 1 sack a day. Funny. As I don't know what that was. I guess he got stopped at the line. I didn't see a gain there, or didn't at least notice one. 3rd and 14 now. As it's knocked down by Ellis, dude. I keep lurking perfectly, and I just can't get the pick. It sucks. It hurts. Ah. And I get a headache now. Whoop. Oh, I did not whoop. I did not whoop properly. 4:41 left. We can score. Get what would this be? 28 unanswered points in the middle quarters, you know? See what we could do, you know? You know. I keep saying you know a lot. I think that's my As Chino bounces it to the outside, gets a nice little gain there. As Chino 73 yards this week, obviously in yards per run or per attempt. He's looking a lot better this week than he did last. Right around this time, we were still struggling to run it, but we were starting to come back, so it didn't matter. Little spin move there by Cherry. Or at least we weren't coming back. We were just in the lead, so we just started running it a bunch. Great spin move by Cherry there. We also had Sievik running it too, so maybe having the 2-back system is way better than I would think, or than I initially thought. As Sievik picks up a nice little gain there. 42 yards on 8 attempts. I'm telling you, the number 2 back gets a lot more yards per carry than the feature back sometimes. And I say sometimes. It feels like every game that's true. So, as we're just going to continue running this because Chino's in there. And we want him to get the first at least. As Chino gets the first. Picks up more. Picks it up to the 6. 83 yards on the day. As this defense looks to, or as this IMU offense and this IMU team looks to shut out Troy for the entirety of the 3rd quarter. If we could do that, that would be incredible as Chino runs it in himself for the touchdown. 89 yards on the day after 18 attempts. I think that beats whatever he had last week. So, either that or it's like right on the money of what he did last week. So, I think it was in the 80s. Either way, great job by Chino. Obviously, could have come like a play or two earlier, but nope. Mims with the most sacks on the year so far. Brian Below, though, is sitting right there. Number 5. He's sitting there right there at number 5 with 6. So who knows? That's going to be a great tackle. Forces 2nd and 8 now. 2nd and 8. 1 minute left in the 3rd. As long as we're not pressing anyone, I think we should be fine, honestly. As we do get to him at the line of scrimmage, that's going to be 3rd and 8 now. Dalton Cheeseman getting partial credit for that tackle. If not, why did it show them, you know? As they get the first down, not by a lot, though. As that's going to actually run through the rest of the quarter. IMU has successfully shut a team out of a quarter. I believe that might be the first time we've done that in a game. As, never mind being balanced, our run yards much higher than what our pass yards should show. But I guess when you're a run team, that's what happens. 4 rush touchdowns, 1 pass touchdown. I want to be able to look at it and say, if we only had the pass, we would win. Or if we only had the run, we would win. Obviously, with the run only, we'd win. But can we win pass only? I don't know. Either way, to avoid injury, Cruz will be coming in. And you know what? Get Maple in there too. Why not? Why not? Let's see what Maple could do. Let's put Maple as number 2. Yeah, let's put Maple as 2, right? And then where's lead block? Lead block. Lead block. Here it is. It says Daniel has the best lead block, but I've seen Cherry block, honestly, the best. So we're going to put Cherry first. And that's what our little lineup card's going to show now, so... Maple, you get to play against a team who is actually currently getting votes. Oh my god, I ran out of position. That's on me. Dang it. So Maple will be getting reps with Cruz just to see what we could do there. I put you at number 2 receiver because I trust that one a little more, as I believe Javier Smalls comes in for his second TFL of the week. Man, I hate when that happens. Not the TFLs, I love that, but... Oh, I am out of position a lot at linebacker this drive. Wow. Not a good drive by me. This is my bad, guys. Oh wait, hey guys, that is a they don't throw with that guy. They just, yeah. We get to the backfield very quickly to stop that play and whatever it was attempting to look like. As that was a wildcat formation. Thought I wouldn't notice. But I almost didn't. And I'm trusting my defensive backs with the blocks here. Or with man-to-man. It's intercepted! Ermino with the pick at the 1. Unfortunately unable to do anything. What an interception. I mean, that helps out a lot. Obviously, the spot of it doesn't help out at all. But the interception itself is amazing. Off. He gets us 4 yards. We're not in the clear just yet. But we're starting to get there. As Sievic with the spin and the first down. Giving us just enough distance. We're going to actually run it again just to make sure that we don't accidentally do something extremely stupid. That's going to be a 5-yard pickup. Now, this is why I put you as receiver 2, Maple. You ready for it? You ready, bud? 91 speed, 91 acceleration. This should be very good if we can block. Gosh darn it, Cherry. Steve Cherry not really blocking there. That does suck. Again, though, 91 and 91, not bad. You know, like, as he gets it on the outside, picks up the first down. Cruz. Pass to Maple. And Maple had a catch last game for 18 yards. Today, he's got 2 grabs, and he lost yards on the first one, but he ended up gaining them back and more soon after. As that will bring Chino to a whopping 100 yards on the day. Congratulations. Sijevic picks up 6 right after hitting over 50 yards on the day. Yeah, we're doing that. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I'm actually going to be switching this up to Daniel because his lead blocking is the heaviest, or is the highest, out of everybody on the team. Right? Where's his lead block? If anything, we should look at pass block, in which Lambo actually is the highest pass block. Okay, interesting. Lead block is highest with Daniel. So we're going to put Daniel in first. We'll see what he looks like, and then we'll feel out anyone else. So just remember, we have to shift it over to this side. So, and we can't make it obvious with passing every time. So there are a few rules when it comes to the RPO. So like there, they were obviously just watching us the entire time. So we didn't want to give them too much. I'm having flashbacks to Daniel dropping it, so I'm very happy about not passing it to him, as that one's to the tight end. Lambo does look like the best option right away. The problem is I don't know if it counts as a pass block or a lead block, you know? As he almost bit. Ugh! They almost bit on that one. Alright, let's try that again. This time, though, we're gonna have, instead of Daniel, let's have Lambo. This depth chart looks so stupid right now because I'm just swapping everybody out 1 for 1. And I'm not actually, like, you know, I'm not being strategic about it. So it's not like, okay, now if I need to put in my main guys, I know exactly who they are, you know? See, that was actually really nice. That was actually a pretty good gain of 7. Cruz is 5 for 5 so far. We've really only thrown RPOs and that one dump off pass to the tight end, but it's all we've needed, as we're gonna be 2 yards short. As the game's telling us to go for it, why not? You know, they want this game to end, we want this game to end. Although they might try to score, so we're not. As that was almost incomplete. The lob pass there, almost not enough. Let's see it now. They are really leaving the offensive line wide open here. As, yep, Sijevic gets an 8-yard carry there. 65 yards on the day for Sijevic. Chino has to come in now. And he gets the first. Troy has been completely devastated by this game. We have to center it out a little, don't worry. But Troy has been devastated by this game so far, as that's going to be the 2-minute warning there. It's a 25-point game, basically 4 possession. I don't know why McAfee's out there, but Maple's blocking for him, so maybe something, who knows. As Maple gets some really good blocks, actually. Picks us up 8 yards. Wow, wait a minute. That was actually pretty cool. The one play... Oh, no. Lambo's a slot receiver. That's right. I think he's in the slot, so I think that means he is technically not the starting guy. It's weird. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah, there it is. So, Vildor, you get in there, bud. But yeah, no, that was actually a really good block by McAfee. Huh. Or by Maple. I don't expect to see that a lot. Great block. Maple doesn't get in. Unfortunately, Maple doesn't get in. That was an amazing block by Lambo. Couldn't have done it better. Just needs that little extra speed. And wow, they are really covering for the pass. Maple dives. Touchdown. Maple. Second pass touchdown of the day for this IMU offense. First one for Cruz on the year, I believe. Probably not, but I'm going to say it. Maple, however, I believe that's their first receiving touchdown of the season. And it came from a great block from Lambo. And there you go. You want to see the multiple offense return. There it is. 42-10. Iron Mountain University took a page out of history, came in on a wooden horse, and completely decimated Troy while they were sleeping. I mean, what a game. And you know what? That was a great reference, and I love that I was able to pull it off without geeking out. No, the middle of the field. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Only a 3-yard pickup. The defense really trying now is... That's going to be it. Troy forgot, I guess, they have timeouts. And that's going to be it. Iron Mountain shut Troy out for an entire half of football. And what a half it was. Player of the game goes to Elwin Cruz. 100% completion percentage, 59 yards, and 1 touchdown. I mean, that's a day that you gotta give to everyone else. That's a day that obviously you celebrate, but you know that it's someone else. 2 touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, both scored on RPOs. You know Iron Mountain is back with this multiple offense. We wanted to go with the other one for a little bit. We tried it out. We didn't do the best, but it wasn't terrible. We finally go back to this offense to start this episode, and we go 2-0 in an episode, beating 2 teams that were 2-0 coming into the episode, and one of which, Troy, was getting votes to be in the top 25 in both coaches and media polls. So that actually gives you a really good idea of how good we might be as championship contender, actually just advanced another stage. We will be actually just looking at top 25 here first. As, yeah, look at that. Everybody grew. Everybody went up, right? Everybody went up because Miami lost to Georgia. Penn State lost to Kansas State. Or to UConn. UConn won. Wow. UConn, who is now ranked 1. Miami University, once again, from the MAC, becoming ranked in a non-playing week. That sucks. Colorado, Auburn, and Ohio State ended up not getting dropped out. Louisiana, Stanford, Auburn, Arkansas, Colorado, and Georgia Tech getting votes. Meanwhile, in the coaches poll, if we just do a quick skim, nope. Notre Dame, Colorado, Auburn, and Ohio State all lost out on things. However, more votes went to Notre Dame, Stanford, UConn, Colorado, Auburn, Coastal Carolina, App State, Georgia Tech, SMU, and Purdue. We are not receiving any votes at all, but we are knocking teams out of the top 25 race. So I will say that is probably the funniest thing that we could say about this. So, oof, man. Oh, Jesus, no. I don't care what their record is. We know what happened last time we looked at their record before anything. Let's look at the top 25 just to see if we got anywhere. If we got anything. Let's just see. I see green. No. Wow, all right. Let's see. Kansas State, Penn State, and UConn all dropped from the rankings. Georgia Tech, Coastal Carolina, Kansas State, Virginia Tech, Utah, Memphis, Toledo, and Penn State all receiving media votes. In terms of coaches' votes, let's see. Yeah, no. Wow. A lot of teams have been dropping out, apparently, as Kansas State, Penn State, and Louisiana all drop out. Coastal Carolina, others getting votes are Coastal Carolina, Kansas State, Georgia Tech, Utah, Virginia Tech, and East Carolina. So we're still not receiving votes for the top 25, which sucks. I think we deserve the votes, personally. But looking at the conference right now, after 4 games have been played by each of the teams, going into conference play, we are tied for the best record. We are tied with Kent State. I believe that's ranked Miami of Ohio and Toledo. So I believe Miami of Ohio is ranked, right? Let's see. Who is ranked from our conference? It should be them. Yeah, there they are. Miami of Ohio is ranked 21st in the media poll and 21st in coaches poll. All right, so that's interesting. We don't deserve the votes. All right, you know what? Fine. But yeah, no, we're only tied with Miami of Ohio. I mean, what was their schedule like, guys? Right? Because maybe I think we had the harder schedule. We lost to Duke 73-20. I think that's why. This isn't Miami of Ohio, yeah, so. I think I have to go all the way down to no, wait, what? Miami University? Yeah, Miami University. They won against UNL, or they lost against UNLV. They beat FCS, and that's how they got in? Really? They beat Cincinnati, who's a decent team. I'll give them that. They beat UConn, who's a giant question mark, I get? Oh, I do. I'm going to read it as you don't. Anyway, no, though, I think our schedule was a little harder. We had Syracuse and we had Troy this week. I think Syracuse and Troy are harder than Cincinnati and UConn. And then we both got a free win, and then we both lost. So I don't see how they're better than us. And then let's go Kent State, because I think they're the only other ones with that, right? Okay, they played the number one team in the country. What are they supposed to do against that? But they got a free game in the FCS game. They beat Utah State, who's 1-3, and then they beat Maryland, who's 2-4. Apparently, they played 6 games already. That's surprising. I don't know though. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Is anybody else 3-1? I don't think so. And of course, we play Kent State in the in-game rivalry at the very end of the season. So that could be who gets a shot at the MAC championship. That being said, do we play both? We do play Buffalo. We play Toledo. That's who I forgot. We do play Toledo, so that'll be an interesting game. Yeah, so we play Toledo and we play Kent State, so. Who did Toledo beat to get here? Toledo beat TCU. All right. They're decent. Baylor, they suck. FCS, so they suck. They lost to... The only loss they had is to an SEC school, which isn't a bad loss. It's just not... That's not a quality schedule. That makes sense why they're not ranked. How are we not ranked, though? Like, we're pretty much equal in terms of strength of schedule here, you know? Will it tell us our strength of schedule? No, it won't. That sucks. No, I don't know why that's a sorting mechanic. I don't know why you'd want that. Let's see. I guess we could look at the Heisman watch real quick before we head off. As, of course, the linebacker is now out of it. But Washington has 3 players. 2 of them wide receivers. One of them is an injured wide receiver currently going for the Heisman. One of them's a quarterback. One of them's a sophomore. Take him out, dude. This quarterback, Dominic Bergen, is killing it out there. 6-0 right now. That's incredible. Number 1 team. And then you got Alexander Leo on an unranked Utah team. Somehow in the conversation. That's awesome. I love that. Let's see. I want to see what USC has done. Thank you, Liam. Jeez, if I could just talk normally for a day, I feel like the whole world would just light on fire. So they beat FCS Southeast. That's fine. That's fair. Everyone's going to beat them. James Madison, they killed. Yeah, so they killed James Madison. That's not really a quality win. But they also started off in a really good spot. So I give them benefit of the doubt, you know? I'll give them benefit of the doubt. Then Kent, they destroyed Kent State. Jeez. You know, I think it's the amount they won by. Kent State does look like one of the best teams in the MAC, so I am not confident. I am happy we didn't put the Trojans on our schedule. Colorado State, they barely beat. All right, I guess it could have been like a wake-up call for them. But then they beat Michigan, who is ranked, so that's a good win. They beat Bowling Green, and they beat Bowling Green, who's honestly not that much of a win. But you know what? They're number one team in the country. They just have to not lose at this point. You know? And they won in Game of the Week, so of course they did. And finally, because the 2 hours is not up just yet, well, we have a nationally televised game, right? Yeah, we have a nationally televised game. Oh, jeez, that game's going to suck, apparently. This game apparently should suck. The game of the week is Oklahoma versus Texas with the Red River rivalry. Of course it is. That is the perfect game to be put on national television. Vanderbilt versus Mississippi apparently isn't even being televised. That sucks for them. Not even streamed. Utah State and Nevada will be streamed. Ours is nationally televised, so you guys could watch it anywhere in the country. And that honestly should do it. There's no other big games to really talk about. Obviously, we're kind of rooting for Ohio. We're kind of rooting for Miami University, so I don't know. I kind of want Miami University to win that one so that they can raise in rank or continue to raise if they can. But yeah, where's Strouds, huh? Strasburg, there they are. Jacksonville State. All right. You know what? East Stroudsburg is 5-0. Jeez. All right. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching and being here. It does mean a lot to me when you guys show up to all the videos. I know the ads are annoying, but we are affiliated now, and we are trying to earn money to make the quality of the videos better. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and being here. And always remember to be excellent to each other. Who's on right now? Oh, that's my cousin. And party on, dudes. And of course, I gotta make sure I can hear myself on here. Can I hear myself on here, please? Thank you. Have a good one.